Hello everyone, I'm Rahul Philip, and in this video we're going to have the simulation of HTTP, DNS and the DHCP server. Right, so to start off with, as you can see in the topology, we have a PC that's connected to a router, a switch, and then to three different servers. So first for the HTTP, what we're going to do is we're going to take server 0 and basically configure it. The IP address of the router would be 30.1, so we give that as the default gateway, and we configure the three servers accordingly: 30.2, 30.3 and 30.4. And once that is done, we go to the HTTP and we turn both the HTTP and the HTTPS on. And I've made a small change over here in the HTTP, and I've given the name Dark Night. Then I go to the DNS and I gave it the name of darknight.com with the IP address, which ends with 30.2, and I have added it, and here I will close it. Similarly, for the next one, I will again give it its IP address, default gateway, go to HTTP, turn it on, a slight change, in this case Batman, and in the DNS I've added batman.com as its domain name, and its IP address is 30.3. And lastly, similarly, I assign it its default gateway and IP address. Here I go into config, and I have inserted my name in the code, and in the DNS, once I turn it on, again I add. So in this case, what I will be doing is I will add all the other servers, name darknight.com with the IP address of 192.168.3.2 30.2, and next batman.com with the IP address of 192.168.30.3, and then I add. Now all these three have been added, and this I have configured my DNS and the HTTP. So let's go into our PC, go to the web browser, and in the URL we shall type the first the address, which is darknight.com. As you can see, the edit that I've made, hence it is able to access that particular server. Next we shall check with batman.com. As you can see, it's able to access that one too. And lastly, we shall give it with tuswain.com, which is our DNS server. As you can see, my name, the edit which I made, has come. So this was the HTTP and the DNS server simulation. Next, we shall have a look at the DHCP simulation. So DHCP is basically the dynamic host configuration protocol. So basically what happens is I keep a server that will dynamically allocate IP addresses to all the connected devices. So as you can see, it's the same topology, the three servers connected to the switch in the router. Now next, after that, we're going to keep a switch to which we connect a server, in which we shall first configure it, give it the default gateway of the router, give it its IP address, then go to config to the DHCP, and so we have a default pool name by server pool, and its starting IP address is 192.168.40.0, and it's a class C, and we've given the maximum number of users as 256. So I've already made another one by the name of Batman, which started at 192.168.20.3, which had 253 users. For the sake of this experiment, we shall use the server pool, and it's been turned on. And once this is done, we can then go on and check the IP configuration of the PCs. Once we change it to DHCP, you can see it requests the IP address, and since it's successful, since the server pool had been given to 40.3, it starts off next at 40.4. Similarly, for the second device, once again requesting IP address, and we get 40.5. For the third, .3. So this was 40.3, 40.4, and 40.5. So as such, you can see how the DHCP has automatically, dynamically allocated the IP addresses. So this is all for the DHCP, DNS, and HTTP simulation. Thank you.